Hello everybody, my name is Musa Kebe, aka Coach Kebe. We are very honored today to receive our guest, Joy. How are you doing, Joy?
I'm good, thank you, Musa. Thank you for having me. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, good. Can you introduce yourself, Joy?
My name is Joy Nametsegang from Botswana. I am an attorney by profession who has now ventured into agriculture. I'm an entrepreneur by entrepreneurship. I am in agriculture. I do poultry production and vegetable production.
Nice. Joy, what gets you up in the morning?
That's a good question. I believe in purpose. So I believe that where I am in life is where I'm supposed to be. Everything that I'm doing, I do it because of my purpose. So I wake up in the morning looking forward to making a change, not only in my life, not only in my family's life, but in my community, in Botswana, and eventually in the world at large.
Nice. Thank you very much. Joy, how would you describe your day in the simple way to a child or kids?
My day in my personal life or professional life?
Let's say both.
Both. Okay. Personal life. I'm a mom and a wife. I'm a mom of 3 boys.
Oh, nice.
Aged 4 and twin boys as well.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. So in my personal life, my life is very hectic. Taking care of kids is a lot, and a husband because it's a lot of work, yes. So my day is usually busy. I wake up in the morning, bath my kids, make breakfast, be with the kids, and take them to school. School runs, a proper household mission there. And then in my professional life, like I said, I was an attorney who has now ventured into entrepreneurship. Okay. So as an attorney, I'd wake up in the morning, go to work, do what has to be done, go to court, and so forth. As an entrepreneur, just so I can mention, I'm also on a restaurant called at PalletsCafeRestaurant.
Nice.
So as an entrepreneur, I go into the office, see if everything is fine, do what has to be done, go into the field now at the garden, where I also see if everything that is supposed to be done for that week or for that day has been done. And I'm also very hands-on, so if there's things that need to be done, I will step in and do what has to be done.
Perfect. Interesting. And what do you like in your career?
In my career? Right now, as an entrepreneur, I like the flexibility of my time. I am able to manage my time between my family and the business. So I like that flexibility.
It was not the reality before?
No, it wasn't the reality before when I was trying to balance 9 to 5, being a wife and a mom, and the business. It was a lot on me. It was one of the things would suffer. Either my job would suffer, or my family would suffer, or the business would suffer. So right now I have flexibility of my time.
Nice.
And I'm happier.
Good. If you could be someone else, just a day,
who would I be? I'm very content and happy in my life right now. So that's a very difficult question to ask because I don't think I'd be anybody else but myself. But if you were to ask me if I would want to be in a certain position, then I'd say I'd probably want to be the president.
Oh,
so
nice.
I can be able to make changes that I feel ought to be made and just make the changes that I believe are good for youth and just people in general in my community and in my country.
Nice.
But otherwise, personally, I am very content with who I am and I'm very happy to be me.
Perfect. Thank you very much. We are very, very, very happy to have you today with us. In 3 words, I'm challenging you. 3 words. 1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
Please describe your job. Your job like entrepreneur, because...
Okay, my job as an entrepreneur. Okay. Fulfilling, empowering, fun.
let's go deep in empowering.
Empowering. Okay. I believe it's empowering because in my job, I believe in hiring or employing youth. In that way, I mentor them. I do not believe in being a boss. You know how bosses are.
Yeah.
I believe there's a difference between being a boss and a leader. So I believe that with my employees, I'm able to work with them, mentor them to also want to become entrepreneurs themselves. So that is why I say it's empowering, because I work with the youth, I work with individuals who I believe I want them to become entrepreneurs or study further, just make a difference in their lives through creating a job for
having
them.
an impact in their life.
Yes.
Okay, like a real leader.
Yes.
Perfect.
The real leader that I am.
Perfect. And what is your philosophy?
My philosophy, I have a couple, but one that stands out for me is always believe in yourself, regardless of what anybody says. Focus on your dreams. Focus on who you know you ought to be and who God says you ought to be. So that is my philosophy in life, to just go after everything that you want to do, regardless of what anybody says, regardless of people telling you that you will not make it, because you will. I'm a testimony of believing in myself. If anybody was to tell you about joy, they'll tell you about my faith, how I believe so much in myself and who God says I can be and will be.
Nice, very nice, very nice. And what is your wish list for this 5 years coming?
One of them is to go to the Maldives.
Oh, nice.
My husband.
That's a message for your husband.
For my husband, yes. He needs to hear that. And you said 5 things or 5 years? 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years coming.
Okay.
Next 5 years.
Okay, to go to the Maldives, number one.
Number one. Record, Mr. Joy.
To have made an impact not only in my community but in the country. To have achieved all the goals I have set forth for myself personally and as an entrepreneur as well. I have a lot of projects that I am currently working on and still yet to work on. And in the next 5 years, I hope and pray that I would have fulfilled all of that.
Good. You told us just earlier that you want to impact the people working with you. And do you have a mentor? And can you mention your mentor? And what is important about having a mentor?
I do have a mentor that I met when I was 21 years of age. I will not mention my age now. A woman never tells my age.
Yes.
When I was
we will keep it secret. I will give it to you after.
When I was 21 years of age in church, his name is Dr. Banda. I met him in Namibia when I was studying law. And his wife, Tracy Banda. They have been my mentors since then, and they still are very impactful in my life. Everything that I do share with them, and they always guide me and my husband to let us know whether we're on the right track or just give us advice, especially when it's things that they have went through before in terms of business. So I'm able to learn a lot from them. I still learn a lot from them to date. I believe having a mentor really helps in you not making mistakes. A lot of mistakes. Of course, you cannot avoid mistakes. But if somebody has gone through something, they will be able to tell you, oh no, but if you do it this way, we have gone through this and we faced this and this challenge. Perhaps if you do it this way, you might avoid making those mistakes or facing these certain challenges. So I believe a mentor is really good when you are in business.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
One of our last question is, what is your message to these people who choose be entrepreneur, and what is also your message to the young Botswana people, Botswana,
yes,
and also for this young African?
Okay, for entrepreneurs, I would just say you will face a lot of challenges. you will, especially when you're starting up with no finances, you will have a great idea, but sometimes you just don't have the finances for it. Don't lose hope. Focus on what you want to do. Try and find where you can find finances, like figure it out, but just don't lose hope. I believe that if you want to do something great, you can start small. There's nothing wrong with starting small. Like I said, I own a restaurant, but I didn't start off owning a restaurant.
Yeah.
I was selling food on the streets.
Yeah.
That's where I started.
Nice.
Exactly. So start small and work your way up. But if you can't start big, go big or go home.
Yeah,
I also
nice.
believe in that.
Nice.
For you said Africans and
For the
Botswana
young
youth.
Botswana youth and the African.
Believe in yourself again. Believe in yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your dreams. Work towards everything that you want to achieve, and just don't lose hope. Just keep your head up and believe in your destiny. Believe in your purpose, and believe in your God-ordained purpose.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Joy. We are very honored to have you today.
You're
with
very
us.
welcome, Musa.
And thank you for these answers. I hope that will help some youth here and let's say in the world.
Yes,
thank
I
you
hope
very
so
much.
too.
Thank
You're
you very
welcome,
much.
Musa. Thank you for
very much.
having me.
Thank you very much.